Hey, what's up, folks? It's your boy Fresh Prince CEO back with another live stream. I got my boy on the panel. We're gonna get this started right now. Stay tuned for the intro. All right, folks, ladies and gentlemen, we got my boy AFI Kingdom in the building. What's up, AFI?
Yo, what's going on? How's everybody doing? How you doing, Fresh Prince?
Not bad, bro. It's Wednesday, almost Friday, so I'm popping, man. I'm ready.
All good, all good.
But yeah, man, I had to bring you on my channel, bro, because for one, you're the OG. You're the one I used to watch all the time. Put me on fire game, and like you're the coolest cat I know, bro. Like you just go with the flow. You don't worry about nothing. Like you're that guy, bro. So yeah, tell my audience kind of like who you are and what you do and what you're about.
All right, well, I'm a content creator, a podcaster, a life coach, dating coach, international traveler, and an author.
Fire. And yo, tell me about your book that you just put out, bro, because I know that book is fire.
The book that I just put out is called The Dominance Mindset of a King. So this book was paying homage to my day ones, basically, who've been rocking with me since April 2018. My first book was Finesse Game. That was more of a psychological book. It's really pimp kind of soul snatching game, but it's told in a story. My second book is Finesse Game, and that's a game for a woman that a man can appreciate. So it just talks about how women should go about getting the man that they want, and I feel like nobody knows better than an actual man, a man that doesn't have an angle at that. You know what I mean? Because if you're a man and you have an angle with the woman you deal with, you're gonna kind of custom your approach. But it's kind of like being a big brother talking to my sisters and stuff. And at the end, it ends up being a little personal development too. So that's a part of the finesse, right? So this third book is called Dominance Mindset of a King, because when I first started my channel, it was called Dominance Mindset and Raw Game. So it kind of pays tribute and homage to that. And like, for instance, you know, my first avatar was like a Cameron kind of avatar and stuff, and now I've evolved to a king. If you see the cover, it's I'll pull it up later, but it's like Machiavelli the Prince, but it's actually like, you know, king. You know what I mean? So it just pays homage. So it gives my principles that I live by, and I'm just sharing them with the audience. I had chapters: put yourself first, take them off the pedestal, never be desperate, maximize the qualities of a man, do what works for you, get spiritual, the art of the shit test, sexual dominance, there is no one in evolution, acquire before you desire, and pre-qualifying people in your life. So these are all steps that you need towards life and dating.
Facts. And yo, Afi, I gotta ask, right? So like, how do you get to this point where you're a dude that's like chill, relax, like you got things like down pat with ladies? Like, what made you become this way? Are you always born this way? Or you always had these like this game from birth, or do you learn it from experience? Like, how do you get girls that you wanted like in your life?
I always had game, brother. I guess I just got the gift of gab. Women always are attracted to me, and I felt like I was always a charismatic dude. However, when the game changed for me is when I started doing things by strategy and not by accident. There would be things that I would do that attract women and keep women around that I kind of unconsciously did just by my feelings. So once I kind of figured out how to control my feelings, I learned how to control emotion. Once I learned that, I just applied it to the game.
Fire, bro. Yo, you know what's funny though? Like, I feel like with you, Solo, all you guys, like, bro, it's how to put this. It's kind of like a brotherhood, but at the same time, like, I learned something from each of you. Like, for you, is like a tolerance level, like patience. I feel like you have a lot of patience when it comes to like dating and stuff like that. Like, you've been through so much, you kind of like know like what to look out for. So like, what's one of the biggest things guys should look out for when dating women? You would think, in this case, in 2020.
Dating women, I
Yeah.
say the first thing is red flags. A lot of time we ignore red flags because of our lust for the woman that we desire.
Yeah.
So, if I see a woman who's highly desirable and I want to have sex with her, she may show flaky behavior. She may show that she lies either by omission or not by omission,
Hmm.
inconsistency. But the fact that I lust her and want to have sex with her, I just look past all of that. And then a lot of times what happens is even if I do get to have sex with her, I've emotionally invested myself in someone who was toxic.
So you feel like most guys kind of like miss the red flags because she's so hot. So they're like, oh crap, like I'm gonna ignore these things because like I just want to smash. Basically, is what.
Right. And a lot of times, see, men don't have a control over their emotions.
Mhm.
So they don't plan on catching feelings, but they end up catching feelings because the woman is hot and because of their investment, either in pursuit to get them or to maintain them. And then that's what kind of like spirals dudes out because they don't get no return on it, you know.
Right.
So I think that if men paid attention to red flags, because you got to realize everybody's not good for you, regardless of, some people they're just not good for you. And after you have enough sex, you can kind of like see characters and behaviors in women before it gets to a certain point. Like I
The
didn't have
pattern.
I didn't have this level of awareness when I was younger because I was just trying to close, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't think about all the mishaps and shit in between.
Right.
And but then when I figured it out and tested it, it's just like, okay, one time you can do something, then you do it again. And it seems like a coincidence. And then once you say, okay, I'm gonna do this type of shit on purpose, and then when it produces the results you want, you just rinse and repeat. Like I want to emphasize that a lot of dudes, they feel like they have to have like uh 20 winning strategies. If you got 7 and they work every time, keep those 7. You don't have to keep those 7, try to get of course you want to evolve, but what I'm saying is it's like if it's not broke, don't fix it. And they'll have things that work for them, but they still trying to steady search for something that works even better when they can just keep doing what they doing and continue to win.
Facts. I feel like a lot of guys in this manosphere, a lot of guys that watch us, they're like, yo, Afi said this, AMS said this, Myron said this, I said this. But the fact is, like, work and do what's best for you. Like, whatever works for you,
Thanks.
do that route and just stick to it. Like, you don't need to take everything and like put it into one. Just find what works for you and make it work. So you're right. So just stick to whatever works. But yo, Afi, I got another question for you, bro. So my thing is, right, like, you're an OG. I'm a young guy in the game, right?
Right.
Like, if I'm a young guy coming into the game, right? Like, what's something else I should look for, like when I'm out in this market? Like, I don't know, maybe I should look for like more red flags. Like, what should I look for in terms of like a young guy coming into the game?
One thing I would say is you need to get a mentor or a coach. A lot of times, like in my age bracket, if I didn't have family members, I didn't have no one I can reach out to and learn from the shit that they went through. And I think a lot of times people are they're too in tune with their ego and they don't want to ask for help sometimes. And so when you have this mentor, this coach, they're basically leading you on the path to success, and you don't have to make the same mistakes that they did. But it takes a man. You got to have your ego in check to even get to that point, because a lot of people want to, even me. Like, I mean, it's funny. Like, I'm a dating coach, and I coach guys and stuff, but yet I can have one of the homies in a relationship issue, and he'll feel like he can't reach out to me because it's me.
Fact. Because he knows you.
Right. But it's like, dude, my shit is hot. Like, what are you shopping around the ideas to him? I get paid to do this shit. Like, you know what I mean? It's just a different level. Like, I even had a conversation recently, and then they were asking me about why I was doing the things that I do. And then I just basically said, it's because I'm an effective teacher. When just because and then even pat yourself on the back, because just because you know game and get chicks does not make you a good teacher, bro. It's two different things. So it's two different things. Even like I even say, like, if you are a content creator and you don't coach, you can't talk to me. If you a content creator You know what I'm saying? A coach and podcast, because it's different. Like, you could be a content creator and just do the drops, but then podcasting is a whole, people throw it together. No, it's two different things. Me being able to talk to my phone and answer a question, throw a little intro on it, that's still good. But I'm saying that, but then a lot of people who do that can't hold panels. They don't know how to hold an interview. They don't know how to engage in an audience. So you're doing that, and coaching, guys. That's like 3 layers to the game. Everybody,
Facts.
some people know shit, but they don't know how to teach it. You're teaching it. You're producing, podcasts, and you're giving videos. That's like a high level investment. And when you do all those things, but it gives you a high repertoire. And just like in the game, like the more things that you can do, the more options that you have.
Yeah, because you can cover 3 aspects from all different angles, so you learn a lot more as well. And shout out to Alpha Villains in the chat. Shout out to the club.
Shout out to AV. What's going on, bro? What up, Professor?
Yeah, really cool dudes. Go check them out on YouTube. Follow them as well. But yeah, man, I feel like a lot of people are like, oh, just because these guys are older, they don't know the current dating market. And I get that, because obviously there's Instagram, there's all the dating apps. It's a little bit different, but I feel like at the end of the day, like, you guys still know a lot that we don't really, like, you know what I'm saying, internalize. And like, even for me, bro, like, I kind of got the game unlocked for me, but I still want to learn more, because like it's a never ending journey. Like, you might know A to like D, but then there's D to E, F, G. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's never ending. So, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. So Afi, let me ask another question, bro. So what's better, cold approach or social media game?
That's a good question. I think you should do both. You should do both. You shouldn't. I don't think anybody should pick one particular way to do things. That's just like me saying I get a toolbox and I'm only going to apply the wrench. Well, what happens when we need a screwdriver over here? We need a screwdriver, but I don't want to humble myself, even though it's right there in the box. I don't fuck with the wrenches, man. Fuck that. Like, I mean, you can, if that's what makes your boat float, that's cool, but you are passing up on a lot of opportunities. But the thing about it is, what people need to realize is you're not just passing on possibilities to have sex or get more girls. You're passing up on possibilities to learn more shit.
Because it's not just about girls, it's about game and life, right? It's way more than just like getting laid, basically.
Yeah, so it's the experiences you learn from. I learned more from my losses, because when I win, I didn't have to modify that. You know what I'm saying? But when I lost, I had to figure out how to modify it. And sometimes you don't. And that's another thing. Sometimes people things are broke and then they try to fix it, and then it doesn't work. So then they just say, forget it. No, sometimes it's going to take more than one time. It's going to make 2 times, more than 3 times. But when you effectively get it, you get it. You gotta understand also your learning style, and I'm getting fire game. Your learning style and the way that you comprehend information. Me personally, I'm a visual learner, and I had like to write shit down. So that's how I learn. But someone else, they may just need to hear it. Someone else, they just need to see it. So when you're trying to learn something, whether it's game, okay, so if you want to learn game and you're a visual learner, then that means you should be watching YouTube videos. If you need to write things down, then you should be writing more books, because it takes for you to read it to obtain it. Sometimes it takes people to see it to obtain it. So know how you are able to obtain information. That way you can learn the most out of any lesson that you're trying to go through.
Yeah, man, that's a really good answer you gave. You said both, not just cold approach. You said social media. You said to do both. Because I always said to my clients and to my guys, look, it's like you have a tool belt, right? A full tool belt on your belt. You want to use all tools that you can in your arsenal. Right. You know what I'm saying, to get the job done. Because at the end of the day, like, men are at a big disadvantage, and if you're not able to like capitalize on what you have or what you can use, then you're gonna be at a big disadvantage, even approaching girls, like, you know what I'm saying, like just talking to people in general. So I feel that's a good answer. Is I just make use of both of them, rather than just one at a time. And then and then you're right, bro. Like, having a practical approach to knowing how you learn is good, because like, even for me, bro, like, I learned all my game from like a dude that I watched do cold approach and at the nightclub. I learned all my game just watching him do his thing. And over time, I got better, but doing it myself. And then I became the guy you see today. And as a result, but that's me knowing that I learned better by seeing, rather than just like, you know what I'm saying, hearing theory. So you're right there.
Real talk, man. You should just focus on which one you're more comfortable with. Like if you're not a social media guy,
Mm-hmm.
then focus more on the approaches on the street. And if you are more effective on the street, then focus on that. Because once you master one thing, it's you're gonna win.
Yep.
And then that'll give you the confidence to master the other thing because you've built your confidence as a whole, right? So that's
Facts.
how it works. So like you know, I always say, guys hit me up sometimes, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
for coaching, and they'll be like, man, these chicks are leaving me on red and this, what have you, and it'd be funny. And I'd be like, okay, well, let's pull up your profile. And they pull up the profile. It has like 3 pics and shit like that. And they got like 76 followers. I'm like, bro, that's not going to get it, man. So even if you don't post a lot, you need to at least be posting on the stories. You got to get somebody to look at, because if you just got those pictures up and it says 2017, they're going to think you're not active. And if you DM them, they're going to think that you're a troll.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So you want to stay
That's some
active.
cool game right there, bro. Like I didn't even know that you knew that, bro. Damn. Okay.
I know everything, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. I tell all my guys to keep their stories up, and like, you know what I'm saying? Like, look, I didn't do right, bro. You got to go where the attention is. And most girls are on Instagram, or they're like on Snapchat doing their thing. So if you have like a good presence there, being active, you know what I'm saying, doing good posts, good pictures, you're smiling, it's gonna make you more attractive to girls. Period. And then over time, the more they see you, it's like, oh, this dude's pretty cool. Oh, he's on a boat, he's on a yacht, he's on, you know what I'm saying, he's at this dope pool. Like what's good? You know what I'm saying?
Right. I got some dope social media game breakdown for you guys too. If you guys want me to tell you, put a fire sign in the chat, and then I'll tell you. I'm only gonna tell you if you're gonna use it though, fellas. So make sure you put a fire sign in the chat if you want this.
Hell yeah,
game.
Shit, I want that too, man.
Let's see what they say. Real talk though, like for me, bro. My game is never going to get old. Now I know that's a boastful thing to say, but the really it boils down to this: I'm always going to keep myself up, right? That doesn't get old because I like the way that I look. I like the way that I am. I master body language. Body language is never going to change, right? No matter what type of a dating app come out where you can deliver chicks to your house via Jetson style. It don't fucking matter. When she gets to you, you understand body language. You know how to seduce. You know how to make to arouse her. And then I master psychology game. So that's never going to get old either. The mind, it evolves, but it's still controlled and manipulated the same. So that's how I can just keep my head above water. I'm going to be working until I'm 78, man. If that's what I choose to do. And then I got personality, like I talk to chicks. So even though I'm not getting at them, I still know if I say something, how they respond to it, how to make them smile. You know what I'm saying? All of these things.
Nah, cause I feel like, bro, like when you get a certain point, like you're not like chasing after. It's kind of like, you know what? They come to me. I get to choose who I want to do it, and that's it. Like it's no longer like a chase. It's more like okay, I'm gonna pick and choose. I'm a filter, and I pick what I want out of the. You know what I'm saying? The girls that come to me. Yeah, we got some fire signs in the chat. Give us some fire game.
Tell y'all guys. I'm gonna tell you niggas a secret. Excuse me. Tell y'all a secret. For one, bro, if you following a chick and if she has a Facebook, an Instagram, and a Snapchat, and you ain't on all three, she hosing you, bro. Women are literally 3 different people. Yeah, man. They're literally 3 different people on each app, bro. You check a woman out's Facebook. I think Snapchat is the most ratchet one because it goes away. So women, they know they can get away with shit, and they want that 24 hours is a perfect amount of time for them to pick up and for the people to see what they want to see. But then there's no evidence afterwards, right? There's no timestamp. So once it's gone, it's gone. Instagram, people will get a little ratchet, but it's a little in between. They'll let a little bit of themselves out, depending on what kind of woman it is. I just had a consultation with my guy, and he had a couple of flakes and shit like that. Shout out to you, D. And he was sending me the girls. And then, so what I told him was, bro, this is the problem. The problem ain't you. And he's like, well, what do you mean? I said, the type of chicks you like are attention seekers, bro. So that doesn't really matter
Mm.
about your game, bro. These girls on here twerking and shit. They got different color hair, bro. They those are like flaky type females because they're already only gonna go with what's popping at the time or what make them feel good at the time. They don't have integrity or things of that nature. They just want to go with the hot shot and where it's
Facts.
popping at. You know what I'm saying? So if you're a regular work class and dude, you may get the panties, but women don't like really guys like that. Not until later. You know what I'm saying? Later on, they'll like you, but for right now, you know what I'm saying? No. So, yeah. So
Yo,
you got to
yo,
have all that
guys,
social media shit, man.
I don't know if you know what Afi just said, but he just dropped a big gem on y'all. He's like, look, if you're on social media and you got one of her handles, you need all three because, like he said, she's a different person on each one, and I feel like Snapchat's like the worst because, like, for example, I'll be chilling, right? I got DM like, yo, are you on Instagram? Or sir, are you on Snapchat? I'm like, why you want to get me a Snapchat? But then when I look at it, it's to send me nudes. I'm like, oh shit, like, you know what I'm saying? But
Mm-hmm.
that's what they do, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just how the game is. Like, it goes away after 24 hours, so they can send their stuff there and it's gone. Vice
Mm-hmm.
versa, on Facebook, it stays there. So it's kind of like, you know what I'm saying? They got to be more
Mm-hmm.
conservative, more chill with it. And Instagram's kind of like in between. You could be a little bit naughty, but not that naughty. So you're right,
Mm-hmm.
Afi. That's some
And
fire ass
and
game, bro.
and see, let me tell you something too. You players that and you put 100 if you understand this concept that I'm gonna tell you. Because even if you're not aware, you may be you'll be aware after I tell you. So when you post shit on your Instagram, for instance, women are only going to get on your popular post, right? So if you post some fly shit and nobody comment, you're not gonna go. Chicks will hop on comments when shit's popping already. So if you got 10 comments, then they want to be a part of the conversation, so they'll join your shit. But if you just post some shit and don't, so what I'm saying is, you can post shit, it's going to get women to look at you, but you gotta post shit on the stories. Why? Because stories, what it does is it's a code approach. See, the stories gets them to DM you. You're not gonna. If I sit on the top of a Lamborghini and I post it and it don't get that, say if I got that many followers or something and I don't get that many followers or likes, a chick is not going to just DM me from that because we haven't had enough interaction and she may feel she's going to get rejected. So she's not going to put herself out there like that. But if I post it on the stories, what is the option? Send message. So that's code approach for you because you also won't be rejected, right? Because all you got to do is say, hey, that's a nice car. And then you just throw it out there and then they can be like, oh, thanks, you want to take a ride in it? Boom, now you know you got action. You know what I'm saying? Or if they just say, oh, thank you, okay, now you know where you stand, but you can't really feel rejected because you were just commenting on the car that you liked. You know?
See, you know it's funny? It's safer because, okay, so for example, right? Women hate being rejected, right? So if you can just comment on your story and not feel like she's like, you know what I'm saying, intruding, it's better for her. And I will say, right, if she reacts to your story, she wants you to react to her. That's like my subliminal like landing tell guys all the time. Like, for example, you want to post like high value stories, so DHV stories, like you like you said, on a car, you know, by the pool, you know what I'm saying, by a nice background. You just want to add value, so they want to, like, you know what I'm saying, respond to it. So for example, I post my dog all the time. I was like, oh my god, you have a cute dog. Easy peasy. Yo, after that, I can set up the date and that's it. So you're right, bro. You have to post engaging stories and it has to make sense so that they want to engage. And the more comments you get, the more response you get, the more that they want to be a part of it. So you're right, Afi.
And even if you want to do stuff in the comments, bro, let me tell y'all another secret. So y'all don't know old guys had game like this. This is
shit. You shocking me, bro.
Smile. Y'all be scared to smile? No, smile, fam. Smiling is good energy. Good energy attracts people. It's like honey to bees. It goes together. That's a side note. Damn, what the fuck was I gonna say? Oh, okay. So
comments.
About the comments and shit. So if you're lurking on a chick and she's getting a lot of comments, how you can get her attention without DMing her is you go against the grain. She'll notice it and respond to you too, and she's gonna check you out. So if you you could be a high value male and do it just as a troll because you know that when she checks you out, she's gonna see something she like.
Yep.
Right. So if somebody's saying hot, fire sign, heart eyes, then you put the sarcastic face, the smirk face in there. You know what I'm saying? Or you put the trash emoji or you put the thumbs down. She is going to respond to you.
Yo, hold
She
on.
gonna respond.
I don't have the soundboard, but I'm gonna do this. That shit hard. I feel
Yeah,
damn. That's some
yeah,
good
man.
game, bro. Holy crap. Okay.
hmm
Yo,
Yeah,
see,
man. And then you can do it with the mem game. You can post controversial shit that's gonna get into her feelings. And then see once you do that, but when you do it, know where you want the conversation to go. That way you always win. Right? See, if you're initiating their interaction, you're gonna win it because you started it. You know where it ends, right? So if I want to post some shit like some chivalry shit, or I posted something on my Instagram with the guy and the guy and his girl. Excuse me, the guy and his girl, and they were dressed up all as ballerinas and shit. And then, my comment section was lit. It had like 120 something comments. Now, I didn't use that as bait, but that's just an example. As once you get the people talking, and then you can kind of get the people talking, raise their arousal high, and then what happens is you make up at the end. Now you friends because y'all done went through an interaction and came to a conclusion.
dude, that's so good because you give her that emotional spike, and then
Mm-hmm.
she checks you out. You have a dope profile. She's like, damn, who is this guy? Interact with you, set up the date. That's pretty smart, man. That's pretty smooth, bro. Okay.
And it
I
started
forgot
from
some.
it started from drama. See, you gotta
Mhm.
see this. You started on some negative shit just to turn to a positive. But the thing is, you knew that it was gonna be positive the whole time. See, sometimes you guys get in arguments with girls, you don't know where it's going. Um, you know, like I have weaknesses too. I just have pet peeves of shit. So it's like I don't really care about stuff, but it's just certain shit that really piss me off. It's kind of
Right.
like the driver's test. Like you can miss 5 or 10 of them joints, but certain ones is like, okay, it's to step back for this one.
Nah, facts, bro. Damn. Okay. So after you got game on lock, you got social media on lock. What's another way guys could like interact with females other than cold approach on social media? You think?
Take classes where women are at. Go to salsa bars, go to white parties, go to farmers markets. You want to meet chicks with money, you go to like Trader Joe's and shit like that. You go to places where the groceries is high because only women who got money buy shit like that. And then most women that are got their money right are healthy, most of them. So they're gonna eat there over like the Safeways and stuff like that. So you go to
Whole
these
Foods.
places. Whole Foods, all of that. Go run in the lake, go to an expensive gym, whatever exclusive gym that you got. See, the thing is, it's worth the investment because they're going to respect you just because you in there.
Mm-hmm.
Just because, see, if you go to 24 hours, if you ain't got a six pack and shit, she's might be like, I don't want this fat dude. But if you in some exclusive type gym, she gonna be like, he must be somebody because he here.
Right.
She know how much it costs to be there because she paying it.
Or her caretaker. But yeah, it's funny because I always tell guys, right, your perception is everything. So where you meet a girl is very important because you can meet her like on the street walking around, or you can meet her at a high level party, or like you said, meet her at a top level gym. It's gonna be way easier for you to interact with her because one, you're in a good environment, and two, she knows you probably high value because you're there. So that's very true, bro. It's very true.
And also too, like get familiar with these places too. I don't mean you have to go every night, but what I'm saying is say you got a girl that you like, right? For instance, and you've been fucking with her you've been messing with her for like 6 months, and you're really into her, so you want to show her a nice time, take her to a nice restaurant or something like that. Go to the restaurant by yourself first. So that way when you get there, you know where shit is. You gotta make reservations and stuff, bro. You coming up, it's free. You come up in your own boss level because the person you say this is for two, and then they take you to your table instead of sitting there like an idiot with the box in your hand trying to like wait 30-40 minutes. You want to know where certain things are and stuff like that. You just it don't take you long, like, but I don't never want to be in a situation where I'm somewhere trying to introduce someone to some shit that I don't even know. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? So
Right.
it's different if you guys are like, have you ever had Indian food? No. You had Indian food? No. Let's try Indian food. So that's different because you guys are experiencing something new and together. And then you guys are gonna come out with she gonna like it, you gonna like it, you, whichever way. But she can't hold you a fault to that for the bad experience if it was bad because it was new to both of you. So, and that's just a little thing that y'all had.
So Afi, that leads into my next question, bro. Right. So let's say you do everything right. You meet a girl.
Mhm.
You learn the game. You know what I'm saying? You social media game, whatever. You meet this chick. You get on a date, right? Where
Mhm.
should you take her? And then why?
You said if I'm on a date with say that one more time. If I'm on a date with a girl, and what?
So let's say you meet a chick, right? And you want to take her on a
Mhm.
date, right?
Right.
And let's say you're kind of trying to figure out like where to go, like
Mhm.
right for
Mhm.
for this date to get like
Mhm.
the end close. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Where should they go for the first time date? And then why?
Drinks somewhere close to the house. Drinks is a low investment and it's a fun investment. Everything is drunk. Even if you go on a bad date, if you had a couple of beers, it's gonna be funny to you. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna go home and you're gonna tell your boy, like, man, bro, guess what happened, man? She did, you know what I mean? And then, get you a little happy hour. Then if you get the bubbling and y'all get the touching, you know what I'm saying, take a walk to the house. You know what I'm saying? And then even if you when you guys at who make dates and shit, don't
Mm-hmm.
make dates to inconvenience yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh.
Don't just she don't try to impress her and she say she want to eat Thai food, so you go find the best place in the fucking city and take her there and shit. Because what's gonna happen is you're gonna be the try me dude now. So now every time she want to try some shit, she gonna bring it up to you. You know what I'm saying? And then you just gonna be taking her to everywhere she want to go. And then even on the worst level, she gonna be putting on the alpha dudes to the places you showed her.
Damn. You got a point, bro.
Yeah,
You
man,
got a point.
she gonna take them. I mean, these females cooperate with who they want to. You know what I'm saying? That's the real talk. That's the real talk. They.
Because I was wondering, right? Some guys be like, oh, girls treat me bad, or like they you know what I'm saying, they do me bad. I'm like, yo, when I have that experience with chicks, I know to cut them off. But I feel like girls know who to do it with. Like, you know what I'm saying? They know the guy from the beginning. Like, if he's a simp, if he's a cool dude, if he's an alpha, beta, they can tell from the beginning. So, like, if she's treating you that way, you need to change yourself, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it's
Mhm,
not always your fault. Maybe that's just her default, you know what I'm saying, behavior. But
mhm,
if you can help minimize that by just becoming that high value dude, then
mhm,
obviously you won't be in that position where you're taken advantage of. So,
mhm. And it's hard too. We all go through our stuff. Like you and Myron always say, y'all take your L. So
L's.
don't
Yep.
think that just because we are players or we're coaches or whatever that we don't go through our bullshit. I go through my bullshit too. I've gone through hella bullshit. I'm going through some bullshit right now. Matter of fact, you know what I'm saying? It's
Mhm.
just one of my pet peeves. It don't really have nothing to do with her. It got to do with my principles, but I don't like when somebody's steadily accusing me of shit, bro. It's annoying as fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it really just be like, yeah, like my nigga, I don't care about nothing. I'm trying to be on some Kevin Samuels with the super chats and the live viewers. I don't care. I'm not tripping on no chicks. I don't want to hear about no chicks, and that's why I'm busting it down trying to do these shows and stuff and create a lot of content, man. Because the consistency is what's going to help you grow. And I can't grow sitting up arguing with this chick, that chick, this chick, chasing this chick. I ain't got no time for that right now. I got fire game. I can get back to that whenever I need to, but you know,
Exactly.
man, I got some big goals. I won in college, and the thing about it too is, with a woman or a dude, what they don't understand is this. Okay. Say you want to be LeBron James, right? So you want to be LeBron James, but most likely you don't have access to LeBron James. You can't talk to him. He can't mentor you. So that's on the basketball end. Let's say you want to be a rapper. You want to be Jay-Z. So, you want to study him and do all of that. And, whatever. So the thing is, when you want to be a YouTuber or a popular podcaster, I actually have access and talk to these guys who are at the level I want to be at. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I want to get to Donovan Sharp's level where I can have 3,000-4,000 people at one time and my shit just being blit all
Mhm.
kind of colors, right? Um, But I've been on panels with him.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Modern life dating. I done been on shit with him. I done been on shit with Bulldog. You know what I'm saying? I didn't
Yeah.
talk to AMS before. Steph, I know Steph personally, so I know these people who are winning like this. So it's a different level of inspiration. That it's not. It's like it's not a dream. If I like I say, like LeBron James, I could watch him on TV, but I can't hit him up and be like, "Hey, bro, could you check out my jump shot?" How I could
Yeah.
just hit up LFA. Hey, bro, could you check out my new video? And you know what I mean?
Right.
Just different, bro. So it's like the people who not in it, they're not gonna understand it.
Because you could touch it, you could feel it, you could see
Mhm.
like the journey rather than looking from the outside through the mirror. You can actually see the journey. So
Mhm.
that's important, bro. Okay, Afi, what about the black pill guys, man? I know I hate to go here, but I kind of
No,
want
it's
to
cool.
hear
It's
your
cool.
opinion, right? So these guys are like, yo, I'm done with women. Like, I just give up, man. Like, they're not worth the squeeze. And if you're playing the game to learn game, then you're playing their game. And I'm like, okay, I can sit back and understand where you're coming from, but that's to me that's a losing mentality because one, I'm giving up um, talking to women, period, just because I don't like how things are. And as a man, you have to do stuff that you don't like to do, bro. It's just like part of life. Like you can't just like hide from stuff and like what I'm saying, chill in the corner and hope it passes by. As a real
Mhm.
man, you need to actually get out there and fight the fight. So what's your opinion on that, bro? With black pill guys?
Uh, this is what I say about Black Pill Child. Y'all, as y'all here in the chat, y'all soaking up the game. Y'all quiet as hell. Let me see. Y'all
Oh,
ain't
we got
said nothing in like 8 minutes. Y'all getting y'all pens and
oh
papers.
we got unplugged fit in the building.
What's up, Byron?
Myron
Um,
Gaines.
Shout out to Byron Jen, MYG. Um, Damn, what was the question you just asked me?
So what's your opinion on black
Oh, the
pillars and
Black Pill guys. Okay, so
yeah.
boom. Shout out to you, Black Pill guys. I'm gonna summarize your problems while I look at these incense to see which one I want to burn from my house. Right. uh,
Purify that, man. Purify
yeah.
that.
So yeah, gotta purify it. So look, brothers, I know all you always say it's about looks, money, and status. I mean, everyone is hypergamous. Let's just unpack it on a whole nother level. You can't really complain about women talking about they are into looks, money, and status of a woman. Why? Because don't you want a good looking woman? If you can help it, wouldn't you rather a woman have some status?
Mm-hmm.
And if you were up to it, wouldn't you rather have some money than not have some money? Right? So the three things that you care about are secretly the three expectations that you have. The problem is you're not getting the women to have the expectation, right? So let me
Mm.
tell you why you're not getting the women. The reason why you're not getting the women is not even because of looks, money, and the status. That's what you think it is. That's what you've been taught. Maybe you've had one time a woman says you were not good looking. One time, if you ain't got no money, you know that. Nobody had to tell you that. And if you ain't got no status, nobody. So the looks, so the status and the money canceled itself out. So you just look with the looks. So basically, a woman called you good looking. So, excuse me, she said you weren't good looking or she wasn't attracted to you, and you have the looks or the money and the status. So then you just basing your whole life situation on these few situations that you have. Because if you had this mindset, it's diesel, fam. That's a diesel one.
There you go.
It's a diesel one. Yeah. So if you if you think like that, what that tells me is you gave up a long time ago. So that means you haven't been trying. You're basing your shit on your losses, right? But back to the forefront, what's the real main issue is you got a loser mindset, right? You want a mother. You want a mother so bad, and you need a woman to tell you that you're great, and that's your problem because you don't have a woman to tell you that you're great. So you talk about women ain't great. If you have a loser mindset, even if a woman's attracted to you, it will devalue when she gets to know you.
Yep.
Right? Looks, money, and status ain't keeping no girls, and the girls that it's keeping ain't nothing but gold diggers anyway. So if you want a gold digger, then just know that she's with you for your money. You know what I'm saying? Just know that. Don't let the ego have you thinking something else. You know, people say sometimes like, "Oh man, if you get old and you rich, them young girls gonna want you just for your money." So what? I just want them for their hot bodies. It's the same
Exactly.
fucking thing. You know what I'm saying? Plus, I feel like I'm gonna be together anyway. So you got to change your mindset because it's not attractive. It's the same thing like this. I unpack it like this for you guys. And give me a 100 if you want me to tell you, because I'm gonna tell you now. It's the same thing as this. It's like you ever have a friend who's always a Debbie Downer? You call your partner, hey, what's going on, bro? Oh man, I'm just, Or you call up one of your girls and she like, oh, what's going on, girl? Oh man, I had a bad day at work. Well, see, that's bad energy. So when you have a low frequency mindset, it's not attractive to women. It's like putting raid. They're bugs, and you're putting raid to them. You're getting rid of them yourself. You're voluntarily getting rid of them by your mindset, because whatever goes into your mind, that's what's going to come out of your body and out of your mouth.
Yo, Afi, I've had girls tell me that like just my positive vibe attracted her to me. Like just me being positive, being like, I'm saying good vibes and good energy. She's like, yo, like I like your vibe. Like it's dope. It's positive. It's never negative. And you're right. That negative mentality permeates throughout your body language, how you talk to them, how you approach them. And then they can feel it. And it's like, yo, like, I don't want to be trying to do like this, because guess what? If you guys didn't know, girls want to have fun. So if you can't provide fun for the girls in any form of approaching, but humor, lifestyle, or maybe like just like nice things, then it's like, yo, like she doesn't want to hang around you. So you're right, bro. Money, looks, and status don't keep women. You need game and good energy, bro. Because at the end of the day, bro, you could have all the money in the world. If you're a lame, or if you're like a a square that doesn't really understand female nature, then they're just going to use you for your money and then dip to the next guy. You know what I'm saying? So you're right, bro. 100%. Oh, I can't hear you, Afi. Nah. Wait, hold on. Is it me? Hold on. Let me. You can hear me, right? Okay. I can't hear you anymore. Let me see. I'm gonna bring you. Oh, I'm bringing back in. Let me see. All right. Nah. Hold on. Oh yeah.
All right. Well, we just gonna take the microphone off, and we gonna keep it going. And that's good energy right there, man.
Yep.
That's good energy. So what I was gonna tell you is when you have an advanced game, bro, you can learn how to ask the right questions to figure out where a woman is at in her life, to tell you what kind of man to show her. You see what I'm saying? You meet a chick, you can talk to her 10 minutes. You can tell if she's ready to settle down, ready to have fun, ready for you to trick or treat on her. You just gotta learn the questions to ask. Just key questions. What do you think about marriage? Boom. So now you're gonna figure out if she's been married or not. You know what I'm saying? Has she been divorced? She ain't got the ring on. She ain't got the ring on. What do you think about marriage? You're gonna figure out her stance on relationships, her level of commitment. She'll tell you why they broke up. You'll be able to tell how hard and stick through she is and what she's able to put up with. You see, just from little things like that. You ask them about how they feel about certain shit. And then how you get real answers, because their emotions are connected with the answers they give you. If you ask them what their favorite color and their favorite TV show, that they're just giving you an answer. There's no emotion involved and projected into it.
No, you're right, bro. And I feel like most guys they just see a hot girl and then, yo, I want to take her out, I want to smash, but they don't interview her to see like if she's good quality or not. And I get it. Sometimes you just don't care, but you know what I'm saying, if you're a high value dude, then you kind of want to care, because it's like, yo, one, either your money might be on the line. I'm saying your reputation, or just you know what I'm saying, you just want quality women around you. So you gotta find out who she is, what she's about, and then go from there. So shout out to my boy Squirrel Turtle in the chat. He's a Patreon sub.
Rick, I see you in there too.
Shout out Rick Torres, Black Star. But yeah, okay, Afi. So we covered dating, where to go. We covered, you know what I'm saying, how to get girls, where to find them at. A little bit of black pill stuff. But okay, what is MGTOW to you?
You know what's funny is because when I started my channel, a lot of people don't know this. When I started my channel, it was a MGTOW channel. Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
yeah. Because see, when I first got aware of, okay, let me see. I went from Tariq Nasheed to Lucario, so that brought me on the dating side of YouTube. But I still wasn't thinking about making no channel yet. And
Right.
then O'Shea, Minister Jap, and Solo, they were doing all the single mom shit, and I was kind of like into those. So yeah, so they brought me into like the more controversial side and shit. Uh, fucking what up, LDA? Damn, what was the question again? Yeah, it brought me. What was I saying that to say? What now?
So we're talking about MGTOW, how you started
Oh
your
yeah,
channel.
yeah, okay, I got it. I got it.
Hold on,
Yes.
hold on, real quick. Let me shout out LDA in the chat. What's up, brother? And my boy Big Bite from Barbados. My boy Fox. Shout out to you, my boy. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, bro.
Um. So I thought when I seen MGTOW, the first MGTOW, so I told you the controversial, but that's Jap, Solo, O'Shea. That's who I seen first on that side, and then the dating shit is like a who Vicario was seeing. So the first MGTOW guy I seen was Darius, and his name was Darius MGTOW. Remember? So his name was
Right, I
Darius.
remember.
Set up to Darius M. So his name was Darius MGTOW, and he was kind of like talking about the single mothers and shit too, cooking their ass the same way Jack O'Shea. So I thought that MGTOW meant going your own way as far as guys who were against marriage. So I was considering myself MGTOW based on what I thought the definition was. I thought it was guys who were in a committed and were just not into getting married and shit like that. Once I figured out it was guys that didn't fuck with chicks, I said, no, hell no.
Yeah.
I took that shit off. But at first, I was because I thought that's what I thought it was. I thought it was guys who were just basically against the picket fence ideology.
Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So when I came, it was MGTOW in my title and shit. And I was like, oh shit, these guys don't fuck with chicks. Hell no, take this shit right on off.
It's funny because like bro, like I never had a problem with women in my life, bro. But how to put this? I just knew that I had droughts, but I didn't complain because I knew that eventually it was gonna come back to me. You get me? And my thing was that, like, you know what? Yes, it is always easy, and obviously, to some women you are invisible. Like there's no doubt. Like if you're skinny, you know what I'm saying, nothing good for yourself. You dress poorly. You probably have bad hygiene. You might be invisible to a lot of females. And the point here is that, like, you should never, as a man, give up, because the time it took your mom and dad to bring you into this world, bro, the time it took for you to be born and go to school and all that time and energy, you're just gonna give up and say, "Oh, I just can't do women because it's too hard," bro. As a man, you need to wake up, put your shoes on, brush your teeth, take a shower, and try to figure out how you can get to that point where you're that dude. For example, I came here 5 years ago, right, to America, bro. I didn't know anybody. I was kind of like, bro, whatever, trying to find a job. But I knew one thing. I knew I saw a guy in a Lamborghini. I saw a guy in a Ferrari, and I wanted to be that guy, bro. Like, there was no doubt in my mind. Yeah, that dude's living that life right now, but I'm gonna get there. So what did I do? I went on YouTube, studied how to become a millionaire, up to how to buy cars. I found one of my mentors by adding value to him and being one of his students. And over time, I learned his skills, I learned what he did, and now I'm over here chilling. And yeah, I struggled, but guess what? Now I'm becoming that dude that I saw on Instagram that I wanted to be. But all because it began with a thought, and then the drive and the hatred of, you know what? Why is this fat old guy driving a Lamborghini? Why can't I have the same thing? How do I get there? So I feel like MGTOW people, like, I mean, yeah, not all of them are like, you know what I'm saying, just like not dealing with women either. But it's kind of like the majority of them just kind of like also gave up in a way. And yeah, you can give up, but you're deep down, you still want to smash. Like there's no like denying it. So you could pretend to not want to do it, but we know as men, you want to do it.
It's easy to hate women that you don't have.
Fire. That's straight fire, bro. And it's okay. Afi, you know what? Another question, right, bro? So guys say all the time, "Yo, Fresh, man, I was in the mall. I saw this 9 and I saw this 10. Well, I was scared to talk to her. I was like, bro, you saw a 9 to 10 in the mall? The 9 to 10s that I know are on boats, private parties, mansion parties. They're not in the mall walking around. So what is the what's a 9 to 10 to you? And do most guys get confused with like the, you know what I'm saying, the scale because they don't know what bad chicks are? You would say?
I think it's subjective. It's whatever you like, but
Mm-hmm.
it's whatever you like, but the highest quality of that.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not into white chicks, so you can show me any type one, and it don't do it for me.
Damn, boy.
Man, I like like Spanish chicks and shit are hot to me, and like
Yeah.
Filipino chicks is hot, mixed and shit, But I'm just not into the white chicks like that. I've had some, yeah, but they don't.
They don't do it for
I'd
you.
rather have a fly like Spanish chick over a white one any day. You know what I'm saying? Plus, it's
Right.
just better because she's bilingual and shit, so that makes anybody flyer when they can talk to you two different ways.
That's true.
Mhm.
That's true.
So guys be just too sold on it. It depends. Like if it takes a woman to look good and bad. I'll call a woman bad, but I don't say tens. There's no such
Right.
thing as a 10 to me because all these women got their fucking bullshit. And when
Problem.
you start dealing with them, then they get less attractive.
Hold on. Bro. Okay, so this is the argument, right? I had a couple of days with some guys on the panel. And my thing is, right, if you're smashing hot chicks, right, or like bad chicks, whatever, like you know for a fact that they have problems, bro. And guys like, oh my god, like, I need a hot chick in my life, blah blah. Bro, you don't even know what you're asking for. Like you think you want it, but like, as you know, actually, when you get there, it's like, yo, like give me a cool 7 or 8, and I'm chilling, bro. Like I don't need like the big booty and nah, bro. Just give me a cool chick I can vibe with, travel with, whatever, and we good. But these guys are like, yo, I saw her on Instagram, she's bad. I saw her on this magazine, whatever. Like that's the girl I want, bro. Like I'm like, dude, you don't know.
Have that level of confidence to even interact with one because if a bad chick deals with you, either you got something she horny, or she really like you because she has better options.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Trust and believe. But yeah, all women got their shit. Like if I'm dating a chick and I say she's a 10, and then I start interacting with her and we go out on a few times and stuff, and I find out that she got like a 500 credit score, and
Yeah.
and she was molested as a child, so
Yep.
very insecure and needy.
Internal issues.
Where's the 10 at? She don't make me feel the way I felt when I first seen her.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have sex with her. It was trash. Not even say it was trash. It was just decent. It wasn't your best. So this dime that you seen on Instagram, she's a dime. You went on 3 dates with her. You found out she got bad credit. You found out that she's insecure and needy, and she want to track everything that you do. You're not gonna fit. Look, these women that are dimes and nines and shit like that are dealing with dudes that don't want them no more.
Yeah. That's yo. You know what's funny? Like I've heard this saying that like one man's treasure is another man's trash, and a lot of dudes like that are with those chicks, they're like, yo, like you can have them, bro. Like I'm good, like because we know what it is. You know what I'm saying? Yo, shout out to Unplugged Fitness, Myron Gaines. He's like, quote of the night: "It's easy to hate women you don't have." Dude, that's bro. That quote right there, bro, should go in history books, bro. That's some fire game, man. That is so true, bro. That's so true. Yes, Myron is in the chat, Robert. What's up, Robert? How you doing, bro? And LDS says she must have character. Yep. That is true. Kyle one says the wild, crazy, hot sex is still there.
It's weird.
Yeah,
I don't
man.
see Myron in the chat. I see him on the StreamYard part, but I don't see him in the chat.
Yeah, because I'm trying to make him a mod, bro, but I can't find him in the chat to give him a wrench. I don't know why I can't do that, bro.
Yeah, I see him on this part, but on my phone, I don't even see him in the chat at all.
Bro, it's like he's ghost, bro. He's here, but he's not here. Actually, let me get LD a wrench too as well. But yeah, man. All right, so guys, we're gonna wrap this up soon. So answer questions real quick if you want to extend a little bit more. Get your questions in here. Your questions in here if you want to.
Ask me some good questions because I'm gonna give y'all the real deal Holyfield.
Yeah, you got an OG here. AFI Kingdom in the building. This guy is certified, knows the game, been to crazy sex parties, been with girls from like what 12 years old, 13 years old. He's been with chicks from a young age. Like you know the game, bro. Like you know ins and outs of it, what to do, what not to do. So, yeah, man, fire game. Oh yeah, and then your book, bro. Your book is called Conversation with the Mind, right?
Well, yeah. Well, I got the new one that just came out. I want y'all to get that one. It's called Dominance Mindset of a King.
Hold on. Yeah, because I've been posting the other one. So okay, dominance.
Yep, because that one's more instructional. I feel, and it's on sale. Get the book right now. It's half off right now, fellas, and you can get these principles in this fire game.
Hold on.
I'm
gonna bring this up on the screen.
AFI Kingdom books, and then you'll see.
Oh no, I'm gonna do better than that, brother. I'm gonna bring it up on the screen. Hold on, give me 1 second. Boom. So yeah, guys, AFI's book is right here. It's gonna be Dominance Mindset of a King. You can see it. You can see it, right, bro?
Yep, I can see it. The essential principles for success with dating and relationships.
Boom. And this is a real player, real OG, knows his stuff. Like, and even look, you shot me with the social media stuff, bro, for real. So, you know what I'm saying, and then this you are the book here, right?
Yep. And then I got another book too, Finesse Game. Oh, there you go.
Oh, all three.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see now.
But I want y'all to get that new one though.
This one.
The Dominance Mindset of a King. I want y'all to get that new one.
Fire. Yeah, man. Let's see if we got any questions here.
Because if you watch my content, and if you guys who never seen me before or want to subscribe to me, and you watch my content, that's the book that's gonna match the content.
Right. Yo, AFI,
match the content. That's just me being nice as on some writer shit. You know what I'm saying?
Someone asks, AFI, how long were you working on your books?
When I do my books, once I get the game plan down, I just do a chapter a day, bro. And I can be I don't know. I'm very creative, bro. So we don't like that's why I'm able to like go live I can go live for 3 hours by myself and answer questions and I'll never run out of shit to say.
Right.
So it's like I got a lot of thoughts. So once I get a structure down and I know where I want to start with it and what I want the reader to get from it, then I just plug in.
Yo, I like that you take a day for each chapter, so you can like soak it up and like really dwell on that one chapter rather than rush everything one time. Because I know you got a lot of content in your head, but you wait a day each time. That's really good, bro. Really good.
Yep.
Like,
I just get the thoughts down and go back and look at it later. But like I say, it can be like matter of fact, King Dre just asked me that. And I was telling him like, if you're trying to structure your book, a certain amount of words and a certain amount of paragraphs, you're not gonna get it done, bro.
Yeah, you messed up already.
Because what happens is you're trying to convert your feelings into a structure. When you are the structure, it's your book. Mm-hmm. You make it the way you want. Don't try to make it like somebody else's book and you're trying to fit into the infrastructure and shit. It's not gonna work like that. Right. So, you know, me, I just do a chapter a day. So if I did a shorter chapter, it may take me an hour and a half, or it may take me 4 hours. But once it's done, you don't got to do it no more. Facts.
Hey, guys, real quick, if you're in the chat for the first time, you're new to the channel, go ahead and sub to the channel, like the video. Check out AFI's channel as well. I'm going to post a link here. And I just posted his books also in the chat as well, if you want to check it out. LV had a question for you, bro. He says, AFI, what was the craziest thing a lady ever did to you to get at you?
To get at me? Yeah. I don't know. Tell me she want to fuck. It happened more than one time, though. But I mean, I don't know how. Oh, I know. I know this recently. I had a chick DM me. She watched my content. Yeah, she wanted to suck the soul out of my you know what.
Damn. So wait. So she watched some red hard pill content and then wanted some hard AFI. Right after.
That's the thing when a little created content that gets you a little clout, because usually like it'll be a girl will like say, oh, you know, I like you and I want to be with you so bad. You can have me all tonight. I just said your name, fool. You
he
know,
did.
that type of shit. I want to be with you right now, whatever. But I ain't never had no chick who I didn't know say she wanted to suck the soul out of it. That sounds like a chick I've been hitting it and we get interacted, like not off the rip.
Right.
So I'm gonna say that happened because prior to YouTube. That didn't happen because of the game. That happened because I be on here talking and chicks dig it. And they think I'm a movie star because of my movie star good looks.
It's funny, man. Because like even me on social media, bro, I get that all the time too. Like I'll just have like a presence online, and like, oh, this dude's cool. Let me see what he's up to. And like, yo, it's like funny, bro. It's funny when you got like a little clout. It's crazy, man.
But even you, if you can have the same haircut, the same chain, the same shirt, but let's say you didn't post that much on Instagram and you had 1,000 followers, you wouldn't get the same result.
No, you're right.
Same person. I'm talking like your same body. You didn't go to the gym. You even got the same money though. Same jewels, but if you don't present it out, you're not gonna get the same results. They're gonna sleep on you.
That's why I say, guys, you need a good social media to get yourself out there. Because guess what? It's not about skill, right? I can do a cold approach and talk to a girl one-on-one here and there, right? But with online presence and social media, it could be all over the world. I could be here in Miami, talking to go in France, Japan, Mexico, Puerto Rico. You know what I'm saying? All the O's, bro. You know what I'm saying? So you want that global approach by getting your social media game up. And I can help you with that in the comment section below and also bio as well.
And just to simplify that too, because I'm talking like y'all supposed to know the significance. So the significance of her saying that, because I preach about taking women's souls. So that's what made it a thing. So that was important that I didn't mention. So she basically is being seductive at the same time, paying homage to my content too, because she listening enough to quote me back on some shit that I say and use it for her sexual needs. So that's like a whole other level, you know what I'm saying? So it wasn't just like she said, so she didn't just mean it like I want to that she didn't mean it like I want to do the hell out of it, which she did, but she was referencing some things that I say. So I can get it. Because if I'm talking about taking souls and she tell me that, then we already made a connection.
Exactly.
That's different than her just saying, I'm gonna give you the best BJ you ever had. That's cool too. But by her referencing my shit to her, it's like, okay, now she's talking business now.
Talking language. All right, we got a question here. We're gonna close it with this question here. Squirtle Turtle says, Afi, what's your advice for young men that's about to go or is in college? I guess he means like dating.
As far as dating?
Yeah, dating advice.
Don't take no women serious, bro, because that's when they go through their phase. They SLUTZO phase. That's when they do all the shit, and especially all these parties and all of that. So the thing is women have fun in college, so you have fun in college. Don't just let the women have fun and then you just sit back like a black pill dude and be like, women are sluts in college. Well, you be a slut in college. Or if you don't want to be a slut in college, still have fun in college. Find you hobbies that's gonna pique your interest and you can monetize later. It could be a radio show, broadcasting, it could be sports, it could be art. Figure out something that you like and master that skill, and so you can monetize it later, because that's gonna get you chicks later on, because you're gonna be monetized, you're gonna be making something off money that you love. Do you understand the confidence a man gets when he gets it from getting paid to do something he loves?
Yo, it's
so
off the charts.
A whole nother level. See, it is different, bro. Like even like YouTube changed my dating shit, because now I do consultations. So what does that mean, Fresh Prince? That means that I get paid to talk. So that means I don't have time to waste words and shit.
Exactly.
Like motherfuckers pay to talk to me for 30 minutes. You on this fucking bullshit? It's people that actually pay to listen to me talking shit, and you're talking some dumb shit.
I'm wasting my time.
More of an abundance mindset. It makes me value my time more, because I got a lot of stuff to do all the time.
No facts, bro.
There's gonna be bullshit in life, but there's difference between bullshit and unnecessary bullshit. You know what I'm saying? You can drive a car and crash, but you can drive a car and crash while you drunk. Driving, that's unnecessary bullshit. You put yourself in that position. Yeah, we can drive and just dig on our nose or look down and hit some shit, but then the drinking is unnecessary bullshit. That means that you prompt that for yourself.
No, facts, bro. Facts. All right, Afi. Plug your stuff where people can find you, your social media, your YouTube, and then also your books. And then let's get out of here tonight.
Good. Well, as if y'all don't know, I'm AFI Kingdom, AFI Kingdom podcast. Subscribe to my channel if you are OG. It's like Monday Night Raw in the 90s because you never know what you're going to get. You might get some arguing. You might get some loving. You might see some chicks getting finesse. You may see whatever. So make sure you go to AFI podcast and subscribe. Hit the bell. If you subscribe to me and you ain't hit the bell, I don't care about that. That's not support to me because you're not even getting the content that I'm making.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I want you to actually see what I'm putting my hard work into. Also, I have a gaming channel, a food channel, and a wrestling channel. If you go to my Instagram, which is dominancemindsetrawgame, there's a link tree in there. Once you click that link tree, it'll give you the links to the books, all the channels. I got the International AFI podcast on Spotify, and international podcast, mukbang, expo level gaming, expo level wrestling, and I also have a 32 module self elevation course. It's personal development. It's called the Keys to the Next Level. Excuse me, Keys to Your Future Self. So this is a 32 module course, instructional, that gives you homework and shit. So you're not just watching videos. You have to actually apply what the hell the video is about. At the end of it, I'll give you a 30-minute consultation to go over what you learned. If y'all don't know, I teach for trade, so I'm serious about guys really learning stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Afi's a real life teacher.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, so it's different. I like to be entertaining, but I want you guys to actually like learn and stuff, and be smart. So, like I said, one of the things I said earlier is get that mentor, man. Just like, Fresh Prince, I'm an older cat and he's doing his thing, but he can reach out to me. I told him that, and I'm going to reiterate that because it's like that's a smart thing to do. Why wouldn't you want to learn from somebody else who you vibe with? Because see, that's the thing. This one last thing too. Sometimes your information that you need to learn to level up might be from somebody that you don't like. It might be from somebody you don't want to talk to. It's like the final boss. You got to get through them to see the sunshine and shit. But if you in a situation where you got somebody you can reach out to and actually vibe with, and you're not taking advantage of that, then you're stupid.
Low IQ is what we call them. Low IQ.
Yep.
Nah, well said, Afi.
Yep.
All right, guys. As you know, it's your boy Fresh Prince CEO. Every Tuesday, 6 p.m. on my channel, we do the Fresh and Fit podcast. And then Thursday on Myron Gaines' channel, we do his show as well on his channel. Shout out to him. And if you're not already on the Patreon, what are you waiting for? Get your ass on Patreon. So we cover in-game receipts, in-depth videos of how to get girls, how to go on dates, all that stuff. And we're adding a feature where if you're on the higher tier, you come to Miami, we're going to take you out and show you how to really do it because we're in the game and we're in Miami doing it the right way. So, yeah, guys, that's it for me.
For a webinar to talk about anything, too, I'm always down, brother.
Hell yeah, dude. You could come onto our Zoom calls, too, bro, so you get some more awareness, too, as well. So, there you go. But, yeah, bro, I've been talking on the phone a while back, and, like, he's a cool dude, man. Like most guys on here, man, like, I don't know what it is, but, like, I don't get the good vibe about them. But AFI Kingdom, bro, like, he's a real solid dude. Like, he's down to earth, humble, and he knows his stuff. Like, there's you could tell when somebody's faking it. AFI is not faking it by any means possible. So,
I mean, if you this good looking, no Fresh, you ain't got no choice.
Hey, man, I'm trying to get the swagger like you, bro. The full beard. I'm trying, bro. I'm trying.
All good, baby.
All right, folks, we're gonna head out of here, and yeah, stay tuned for next episode. And we are gone. Peace.
Peace.